Assalamu alaikum. My name is AZHAR Hussain and I am a student at Agriculture University at Agriculture University, Rawalpindi, with the number of 16 ARID 4685. Today I want to discuss about my internship code. So let me explain that. First of all, I want to start the name Abdullah. There is no mistake. First of all, I want to discuss about the internship importance. That why is internship important in our field, and why we ask to implement internship in last semesters. So internships are known for providing students the chance for applying their knowledge in the practical environment and also developing the skills which will help them to perform more appropriately at their jobs. Internship increase the opportunities that a student will gain the employment in their interested disciplines after graduation and also increase the soft skills needed in the workplace such as communications, leadership, problems and solving and teamwork. Having an internship gives you involvement with the career fields you need to seek after. In addition to the fact that this is going to people to different applicate where applying for the jobs. In additionally, set, set up them for accept to build trust in their works. So next, I want to discuss about National Institute of Health, and I also tell about the importance of this institute. So National Institute of Health is one of the mostly well-known foundations of the nation engaged with multiple disciplinary general well-being related activities like diagnosis services, research and productions of different agencies for more than 40 years. Establishing of National Health Center NHC was imagined in 1960, which began working in 1965 at Islamabad, and Directorate of Nutrition Survey and some other health-related research associations were moved to NHC later on. All these independent working divisions were incooperative and NHS Islamabad. So, what are the functions of this institute? So, I want to explain about this. Some functions of I want to explain this to advise the federal government on the control of disease by suitable methods, and second, to implement all the schemes and proposals approved by federal government for it. It is a so responsible institute to control about food methods to overall countries that has different cities and different districts. So divisions, I want to discuss about the divisions. There are 5 divisions of NIH, National Institute, Public Health Laboratories, PHLD. Public Health Laboratories divisions of PHLD provides laboratory supports to provide private and public sectors for convenience diagnosis, prevention and control of infection, disease during equipments and disease outbreaks. This division comprises of the departments of molecular biology, microbiology and chemical pathology. So next, I want to discuss biological production division. The biological production division is the only product of anti-sera and life-saving vacancies for the immigrations and to control the infections and non-transmissible diseases in the country, like corona and other diseases. Mm. So, I want to discuss about drug control and traditional medicines division. The Drug Controls and Research Division has a unique status of being federal laboratory under the Section 14 of the Drug Act 1975. Then, thus, the acting as the only approved laboratory for drug and medicine testing in Pakistan. The division tracks en route to 1960, which is the originally established as a drug research institute. The division is now renamed as the Drug Control and the Traditional Medicine Divisions. Due to its great contribution in the drug quality control established in the country. The President of Pakistan declared this division as the Center of Excellence in 1979. Now I want to explain about field equitability diseases survey FE and DST. Epidemic Investigation Cell (EIC) was established in 1998 to respond to national and international events of public and health alerts, outbreaks and climate change, and to provide relevant feedback to the concerned stakeholders. So, One Health Hub was recently established to strengthen and control the zoonotic diseases of international and national concern by strengthening evidence-based monitoring by controlling responsibility of human, animals, and environmental developments, which will evaluate the capacity of field investigation and the surveillance of zoonotic disease and responses. So, introduction of nutrition. I want to discuss about this. What is nutrition and why we uh, study about this nutrition, food step. So, let me explain. What is the definition of nutrition? Nutrition is defined as the body of food which deals with the nutrients and other chemicals constituent their constructed function and mechanism pathway and involves the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary of growth and developing our body. Food is a major part of our life. Without life we cannot live, so it is compulsory of our body. So let me explain that. Food is a major part of life which is required for the proper functionality of body, including growth, development, metabolism, and not other functions that are the vital of continuity of life. Due to specified physiology of nutrition, the body needs a variety of foods to perform its bodily functions. In short, nutrition is the process of promoting and maintaining the continued extension or developing of living organism by engaging the material from the environment. What is the nutrients? I want to explain this. Nutrients. The food we eat compares of several molecular substances known as nutrients. Yeah, nutrients can be defined as the substances that are required by the body to make energy, grow, develop, repair, and regulate chemical process. Nutrients are divided by the to maintain main types, molecules, and microbes. So, uh, let me explain. What is a carbohydrate? It is the compulsory part of our food. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. First of all, I want to discuss about what is carbohydrates. So, carbohydrates are the most abundant and widespread nutrient in the nature and are essential constituent of the living cells. Carbohydrates consist of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. They provide the rapidly available energy and heat source in the form of glucose. According to USDA dietary guidelines and adult diet should be compared of 45 to 65 and carbohydrates they provide 4 kilocalories per gram. So I know next I want to discuss about protein. Protein are large, complex nutrient compound. It is also the part of our food and nutritionist and know better about this. So, compound made of building blocks called amino acid. Amino acid are composed of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Sometimes sulfur, phosphate, iron, copper, zinc, etc. There are 20 naturally occurring amino acids. 10 of them are essential amino acids and remaining are non-essential. So, the essential amino acid cannot be synthesized by the body, so are delivered from the diet and include hydrogen, linoleum, acid, and valine. So, now I want to discuss about fats. What is fats? It is an important and compulsory element of body that requires to growth in food science. The term fat and lipid are used interchangeably, consist of transition and cholesterol and fatty acids of transition and soluble in organic solvent, but not in the water. Fats and oils are two forms of lipids. Fats are the compound that's solid at room temperature. Oils are liquid at room temperature because of degree of unsaturation of short refined strand. Fats and oils provide 9 kilocalories per gram energy. So, fats are the most energy dense nutrients. Fats maintain body temperature, protein, against physical shock and injury of, and also help in the production of cholesterol, and cholesterol. So, besides these functions, fats increase the availability of food and provide a feeling of satisfaction after meals. Now, I want to explain about micronutrients. What is micronutrient? I want to explain. Micronutrients are extremely small in size, scope, or complexity. Micronutrients are the nutrients that are required in trace amounts. They are metabolic, regular, and help in the production of enzymes, hormones, and other aspects of growth, development. These. So, to explain about vitamins. Vitamins referred as to as vital animals. Okay? These are the growth of organics, substances chemically highly diversified, non-caloric nutrients, and that present in food. It is also compulsory part of our food, and we also gain vitamin D from sunlight. You maybe know about this. So vitamins are different types. You also know about this. Minerals. What is minerals? Minerals are inorganic substances that play as an important role in our growth, fluid plants, balance, and help in several metabolic reactions and body functions. These include blood clotting, heartbreak, and nerve responses, break functions, bones, and teeth, development and transport of oxygen from lungs to the tissues. It's important. Water. In all of these, water is so important nutrient about this food, our food, because we can't live without water. It is compulsory part, and it is the gift of Allah for all peoples and all animals and so water is the largest constituent of human body. It means that it is the water 60% weight of body gain water is required in the body to perform the body function like it helps to regulate body temperature, can dissolve chemical substances. It is compulsory to break like food, other etc things, remove wastage from the body. Water is required in amounts 1 millimeter to for each kilocalories energy to expose to produce energy or equivalent. So, if a person is consuming 2500 kilocalories day per day, his water required will be 2500 ml per day, milliliter per day, food per gram. And in my plate is uploaded and the latest from USDA, and it is divided into four sections comparing of the 35% of grains of vegetables, 10% of fruits, and 20% of approximately you can see in the figure. Food safety and quality control system. You also know. I need to attention introduction. I am in the I also explained about the internship. So thanks a lot and Allah Hafiz.